The Nintendo 64, a brilliant endeavor created by Nintendo to introduce the gaming masses to the art of 3D. I mean, this isn't Super Nintendo, send that back to your mama, mister. The N64, as the cool kids called it, introduced us to wonderful games and entirely different genres of gaming. It brought us 3D versions of Mario, Link, and... oh god. Oh, not that. Anything but that.
I now have to wash my eyes out with holy water. Lovely.
Now, did you ever have debates as a kid over which Nintendo character would win in a fight against another Nintendo character? I know I did. Damn, Eric still owes me $2 and a box of Big League Cheer, the cheapskate. Well, in 1999, HAL Laboratories and Nintendo created a game to help solve just that, and Super Smash Bros. Was born.
4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, no. That's not cool.
Okay, before you all get on me, because I know the internet likes to do that, you guys and your weird things, I'm playing the Japanese version. Why? Because it's awesome, the box art is freaking legendary. Look at it. So good. I remember looking at this game at a Blockbuster, there's a relic for you, and I just wanted the game so bad that when I eventually got it at Christmas, I was elated. Awesome word, by the way, I love that word.
To say this game is fun is a massive understatement. Then again, so is the entire freaking console. Damn internet.
Right off the bat, this thing is marketed as multiplayer fighting madness, and rightfully so. I mean, just look at the commercial. Look at it! Look at it!
Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be the only one for me is you. Happy together.
Something's gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo. Introducing Super Smash Bros., where all your favorite characters go toe-to-toe in one 4-player star-studded slam fest, only on Nintendo 64.
I'm sorry, can we just take a minute to look at Donkey Kong's scary head? Oh! Nightmares.
The simple controls are where this game excels tremendously. Most fighting games have you learning combos and pummeling your opponent into a corner and then using this thing. Ugh. Super Smash Bros. Fixes this by having a similar control scheme for every character with the B button commands doing character-specific attacks. This is great. Mario gets his fireball, Link gets a boomerang, Pikachu gets Thundershock, and Donkey Kong gets... his fist?
Donkey, they're not doing you any favors, pal.
This works to the game's advantage because if you learn all the button controls with one character, say Link here, it's easy to apply the skills to another character, like Samus. Completely different attacks, obviously, but since the button inputs are the same, it's easy to get the hang of Samus. Apply this across all 12 characters and it allows you to play with others almost seamlessly. Stay away from Ness if you're a first-time player. He may be a bit hard to handle.
I feel it's pretty revolutionary to have an easily controllable fighting game. I mean, picking up any character with ease is pretty awesome. Plus, the huge selection of characters is... wait, there's only 12? 12? Oh, come on.
I'm being very picky at this point, but only having 12 characters at the time was kind of lackluster. Like, even Mortal Kombat was having more. Not to mention at the time, some of the unlockable characters left me with questions like Captain Falcon? Why not Bowser? King K. Rool? Or even Ridley?
Still staying Metroid fans? I'm with you.
Granted, Captain Falcon would be a series staple and Bowser would make his way into the game later on, it was still an odd choice not to see K. Rool or Ridley. Personally, I would have felt better with 16 characters, but, you know, system limitations. And the fact that even Japan thought this game would never make it stateside were also factors. Thanks Wikipedia for the always trustworthy facts.
Still, what do you do if you're like me and you can't find friends to play with? Guys? Guys?
Story mode.
Super Smash Bros. Introduced a story in which you go through and basically kill the entire Nintendo brand of characters. Yay! Mass murder! You run the gauntlet of characters and even get to play some frustratingly addictive challenges like break the targets and board the platforms. While some of these can be pretty easy and straightforward, there are some that are so difficult and borderline cruel, like Jigglypuff here. Honestly, I feel like it's a nice little break to the monotony of straight fighting and does provide an adequate challenge at times.
Then at the end of this whole shebang, you meet Master Hand. Not gonna lie, when I first saw him, her, it, I thought it was just Glover. You know, Glover without its eyes. That's a vintage game for you kids, Glover.
Oh, Master Hand. Depending on which difficulty you face him at, he can be such an easy boss or a huge cardinal dick. Honestly, he has a wider range of attacks, but a lot of them have different tells of what he's going to do. In the end, some characters will be easy to use against him, but it's all about preference, so find a character that works for you and kick the crap out of that hand. God, that's weird to say. The funniest thing is that when you beat the game, this ominous music plays and it's not typical heroic final battle music, but it almost ends the mode on a question like, game over?
Don't you just love when the end part of a game leaves you with more questions than answers? My big gripe again is just the monotony and the fact that this game feels so linear.
Like it's fight, 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 giant Donkey Kong.
Okay, Donkey, I'm serious. You might want to seek out some legal action here.
It seems like a couple simple tweaks could have been used to make it feel new each time, like shuffling the opponents in the order would have been cool. Even shuffling the order of minigames would have been cool as well. Those are very minor tweaks, but it makes the game unpredictable and feel fresh like every playthrough as opposed to always fighting Link first, then the Yoshi team. Overall, it's a great first effort at a story, but just could have used a little more oomph.
Let's just be real for a second. The only real reason people actually played this game on the 64 is for the multiplayer. And look, I finally found some friends. Oh, come on!
The multiplayer in this game is such a blast. All the stages are really well designed and have different elements that make each match unpredictable. The two best modes to play are time and stock. Time, you set a time, you get points for each kill, and lose points for a death or self-destruct. Stock is more fun in my opinion. The other great thing about multiplayer and single player as well is the dropping of items. More so in multiplayer, the items can have such a huge effect on a match. For example, down a life or two, home run bat cleans that up quick. Heart container or maximum tomato, because fruits are good kids, restores health, but if you get that hammer, forget it. It's game over. Probably the most OP weapon in this game.
Damn it.
It's just the perfect X factor to even up the odds or put yourself ahead in the match.
All in all, Super Smash Bros. In my opinion is a really fantastic fighting game on the N64, if you can call it that. You know what, every once in a while it's just good to go back and play where the roots came from. Like to play this game, even now in 2015 with some friends, is still pretty fun, even after playing all the new ones like Brawl and Melee. I definitely recommend you go back, it's still really entertaining.
Hey there! Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, then you gotta like it down below and definitely comment your thoughts on Super Smash Bros. For the N64. Now if you really enjoyed it, then you gotta subscribe to Arcade Regiment. Trust me, there's a lot more of these videos coming as well as some awesome gaming content in the future.